Alright, well, if what Monica said is the case, then I need to go ahead and make some right choices here. Although I don't quite know exactly what those are yet. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and cut to when I do figure it out. Okay, well, let's see. So we're back at this point, the point where Sayori and I are like, oh, well, we didn't have our poems ready. And Natsuki's like, oh, well, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you do it? And in the first one, I took the blame for it. This time, as much as I really don't want to, let's see what happens if I don't butt in at all. I choose to view the confrontation in silence. I have faith in Sayori. I know she can handle this. Well, here you give me all those speeches about how to be passionate about this, and you don't even care enough to write a poem? Sayori closes her eyes and takes a deep, forced breath. Oh, wait a minute, that's it. Monica said that she needs to learn how to stand on her own 2 feet, so in that sense, I can't be coming to her rescue every single time. She needs to, in a sense, pull herself up by her own bootstraps. Well, Sayori seems to have completely frozen up. I decide to step in. Okay, well, I step in anyway, but at least she tried. See, if I hadn't forgotten to write a poem, she wouldn't have had to spend so much time helping me write mine. This isn't Sayori's fault at all. You're both so... Ugh! Calm down, Natsuki. She did write a poem this morning, so she still took responsibility. Like, see, Monica, come back us up. Well, duh. How do you think it'd look if... Or, how do you think it'd make us look if she didn't contribute? Now, please don't fight. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'll try to take this more seriously in the future. Natsuki turns her heel and leaves while muttering something inaudible. And we continue. Okay, well... In the last one, I was clouding. I was clapping louder than everyone else like an idiot. So this time, let's say, bravo. I jump up and whistle before yelling bravo at the top of my lungs. This seems to catch the crowd's attention. Though it might just be because they're staring at a guy who's making himself look like a fool. Well, at least he's not the idiot who's clapping louder. The idiot with the sore hands. As I start clapping, the other members of the literature club begin clapping harder as well. Give her a warm applause, everyone. The crowd eventually gives in to peer pressure and start clapping louder and louder. Hooray for peer pressure. The cause and solution to all our problems. Well, especially the cause. Sayori blushes slightly and steps down to the sound of the crowd cheering. Even if she says nothing, I can tell she is grateful for me stepping in. Thank you for that great poem, Sayori. Next up is... another time skip. Oh, here we go. Just then, I hear someone clapping loudly. I turn my head to see Sayori. Okay, so I guess this is new. Sayori? You did so great, Daniel. I'm proud of you. What is she doing? What do you think she's doing, you dummy? It's like, she's trying to cheer you on. When all these other jerks are here staring at you, staring into your soul and burning you. Sayori turns around to face the crowd. If not for Daniel, I wouldn't have been able to read my poem. It'd never be finished. Daniel's a great person and friend. He chose to help me with my poem, even if it meant his would have glaring flaws. Okay, well this is definitely new. Sayori beams me a bright smile before facing the crowd again. So please, give him credit where credit is due. I hear the crowd muttering amongst themselves again. Before I know it, a few of them start clapping. Oh, well this is actually very good. But then, wait, how's this gonna... You know what, let's just keep going. I shouldn't even be questioning. After a few seconds, the whole audience, with the exception of a few people, applauds me. I look at Sayori, who blushes slightly. What is this that I feel? What is this sensation in the organ that pumps blood that I'm feeling in my chest? It's like my entire body is heating up to painful levels. I can't take this. I gotta get out of here. It's like I feel more embarrassed than I've ever been in my life. Well, hey, well at least you're not embarrassed like you were in the other universe. Okay, well... see, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I still have plenty of saves. Okay, so originally I was here like, I'm gonna be a gentleman and I'm gonna pay the bill. This time, even though it's gonna make me feel like a jerk, I mean, she did say she was going to pay, and Monica did say she needs to stand up on her own 2 feet, so yeah, sorry Sayori. Oh right, I did promise to pay. Is that alright with you, Sayori? I was half joking when I said it. She shakes her head. Don't worry about it. I had so much fun with you. The least I can do is pay for the meal. Okay, well... See, I hope I'm doing the right thing at this point. Okay, well... So, originally I said please tell me what happened to kind of push the matter. This time, I'm gonna tell her please don't push yourself. At the very least, if I don't get the right choices, at least I can say that I'm showing everything. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't trust you, and I know you, of all people, deserves to know, but I silently nod. I won't deny that I want to know, but you look really uncomfortable. This is clearly important to you, and I don't want to force yourself to confess it if you feel you're not ready. I can and will wait, because I'm serious about wanting to help you. But for that to happen, I need to know why you think you have no worth. Thanks. I really appreciate it. She sighs and shakes her head again. I wish this wasn't so unfair. I'm not going anywhere, Sayori. I know. I promise. I'll tell you when I'm ready. I feel like my painkillers, I feel my painkillers taking effect and my vision is getting blurry. Because I'm going to do another time skip. Okay, well, let's see. So before I said I don't want anything fancy. This time I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm all about that high-class life. I'm a little surprised to hear you say that. I already told you I can pull off the monkey suit look if I wanted to. Do I seem that undignified to you? Am I so uncivilized? As General Kenobi would say. No, not at all. It's just... it doesn't seem like something you'd enjoy, that's all. Well, it's like, well, let's see what he says. Well, to be honest, I don't enjoy going to fancy restaurants. The atmosphere makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Really? I nod. Then why did you say you did? Me too, if I'm being completely honest. But why would you prefer a formal romantic dinner then? Yeah, exactly. Please, share with us. Please don't laugh, okay? I promise. I've always had this dream that when I find a girlfriend who I really love, I'd want our first date to be perfect. I'd take her to a fancy place, eat a romantic dinner, and then... Then what? Yes, please go on. I'd tell her how much I love her and kiss her. And then I'd do everything to make the evening as perfect as possible for her. Well, that's kind of understandable. I mean, especially if it is someone you love, you do want to make it go as perfect as possible to let her know you love her and how much she means to you. I notice that as I speak, our faces come closer. Wow. She drops the bucket, takes my face in both her hands, and kisses me. You didn't drop the bucket on my feet, did you? You're secretly a romantic. Who'd have thought? Well, at least me in real life, I'm a hopeless romantic. I nod, and hope she never finds out that I stole the idea from an anime I watched some years ago. Oops. It's like, I should sue you for copyright infringement. No. I'd love to experience that kind of peaceful, perfect date. We can do that someday. Though, I think if you're this beautiful in your school outfit, my poor heart wouldn't handle seeing you in a dress. You think I'm beautiful? Yes, and if you were to put on a dress, I'd probably blow a gasket and they'd have to take me to the hospital, and I'd be, like... I don't know where I'm going with that. I nod. Wow, I've never had anyone say that to me. I've always thought that you were the most attractive guy I've ever seen. Oh. I might be anxious about the direction of our relationship, but I'll always cherish the memories of being in a relationship with you. To be honest, I had trouble falling asleep last night because I was thinking about you so much. Me too. I couldn't stop thinking about you either. Okay, and yeah, saved by the bell and saved by the time skip. Oh, what's this? Okay, I guess we're gonna have the dinner. Oh wait, I think I know where this might be going. Close your eyes for a moment, okay? Alright. Oh no, I'm blind! I close my eyes and hear her humming to herself as she unpacks something, and opens and closes her drawers. Yeah, I think this is where it's going. The smell of steak overwhelms my nostrils, and my stomach makes a thundering sound. Okay, open them again. I open my eyes to see Sayori standing proud in the room, surrounded by lit candles. Yep, she really went all the way this time. So no sushi or steamed hams this time. A fancy meal is lying on the table. Wait, the table in her bedroom? You know what? Sure, let's go with it. I don't know whether it's the sight or the smell, but I feel my mouth watering. I stare at Sayori, who's wearing a triumphant expression on her face. Well, what do you think? This is amazing. Wow. I'm completely speechless. I never expected Sayori to do something like this. I'm so glad you like it. I tried to make a fancy dinner myself, but things didn't go quite as expected. Oh, so I ran to that really expensive restaurant downtown and bought this. Well, like I said, at least. Personally, I mean, whether it's just random takeout from a fast food place or fancy place, it works all the same as long as we're sharing the moment. But yeah, she really went the extra mile this time. She hugs me tightly, because he's worth it. You said you liked fancy romantic dinners, didn't you? Yeah. Well, I told you I'd do anything to make you happy. Yeah, and she, like I said, she's really going that extra mile. Sayori, you make me happy just by being here with me. I'm happy to hear that. As I press her up against me, I hear her stomach rumble. Well, let's eat. I guess this is our first dinner as a couple, huh? I'm so excited. Just like I'm excited to see what anime you picked out. I scratch the back of my head and laugh sheepishly. I was thinking of you when I picked it out. Seeing Sayori's happy face as she clasps her hands together makes it all worthwhile. I feel her lean against me as the anime starts playing. It seems like I made the right choice. Well, it's like, hold on there, Jethro. We still haven't gotten to the big points yet. Okay, well, after kind of trying to research it, the only option that I haven't chosen is to split the bill, which I guess is probably the more courteous thing to do. So it's like we're not just dumping it all on her, and we're not trying to be too overly chivalrous and be like, no, I'm the gentleman, I'm going to take charge, and because she has to learn to stand on her own 2 feet, but at the same time we can't totally leave her in the dark by herself. So, let's split the bill. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Nice going, Daniel. Well, don't congratulate me just yet. Oh, well, I thought we did split the pizza in half, so it'd be wrong if one of us paid the share of both. Yeah. I smile mischievously. Besides, if I do this, you won't think of this as a date. Okay, well, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Good, you were so smooth, I almost forgot for a second. Ooh, some smooth operator am I? Okay, well, I wish. We both laugh for a brief moment. Then remember the waiter who's standing next to us, growing ever more impatient. It's like, why do I get all the nuts? You know, it's like, I'm continuing a joke from I don't know how many episodes ago. Eventually, we both take out our wallets and pay for our halves. Okay, well, it's like, I don't know if it's going to be a bumpy ride or smooth sailing from here on out. Okay, well, moment of truth time. If splitting the bill was the one deciding factor in this, then all I can say is very sneaky on behalf of the people who made this mod. It's like, the answer was right in front of my face the whole time, but I didn't think of taking it in that combination. So let's see if it really does matter if I have to do it in a certain combination or not. Because I actually went ahead and I tried watching Ronald McOnePunch's videos. I'm sure that at least some of you watching this may have heard of him. He's actually the guy who indirectly convinced me to play this mod with his videos of Sayori's route. He chose some different choices than me. So let's go ahead and see if my theory is right or not. If I cut to anything, then obviously I failed again. Okay, well, it looks like I actually did it. So, yeah, to the mods, if you're watching this, and, well, I kind of doubt you would be, you are very sneaky, and I kind of applaud you. Anyways, several months have passed, and a new year has begun. Ironically, I'm playing this right after it is the new year. We're in 2019 now. As promised, Sayori told her friends in the literature club about her depression. Okay, yeah, this is what I remember now. Well, with my help, that is. I still remember the conversation that day. She tried to tell them, but broke down in tears halfway through. In the end, I finished the confession in her place. Wow, I didn't know. Sayori, is there anything we can do to help? Don't say anything, Monica. This is just between you and me, remember? The expression on Monica's face as Sayori confessed. It was solemn, but at the same time she looked happy. Well, I hope she's happy for the right reasons. At least I believe she is. Monica's reformed, or at least I want to believe she is. You can always talk to me, Sayori. I'll do all I can as the president of the literature club to help you get through this. And I was like, going be of. Yeah, there's a new word, be of. Above and beyond her duties as president. Although, I have a feeling that you already have someone who can help you much better than me. I know what you're getting at. Isn't that right, Daniel? Daniel? Oh, so that's why you two acted like even bigger dorks than usual. You two were a couple? I see. So, my hunch was correct after all. What do you mean hunch? You were the one who set us up in the first place. It's like, don't act so surprised and innocent, Monica. You and I both knew where this was going. I hope you two are happy together. Oh, well. Actually, no, that was actually a nice thing to say. Thank you, Monica? So, I guess you two will be writing all sorts of sappy, lovey-dovey poems from now on, huh? Wouldn't that be fun to see? I don't know, unless they're well written, then I guess. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Okay, well. Daniel writing a love poem. The thought is enough to make me laugh. I was like, well, let's see you laugh when you're the one falling in love with me in another universe. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Oh, come on. I'm not that awful. Besides, I'll have Sayori to help me. So you better watch out, Monica. Next time we have our festival, our poem will be the best one. It's like, you hear that, Monica? I'm calling you out. I'm looking forward to it. Challenge accepted. Does that mean you won't quit? Oh, why wouldn't I? Nope. I'm here to stay. You better not slack off just 'cause you're in a relationship now. I won't. Don't worry. And Sayori, you can always count on the three of us too. Even if we didn't really get to show up much in this story. Indeed, if you ever have a problem, you can count on me. Same here. Not me, I got cancelled. Yeah. It's like, let's play a game. Can anyone recognize any of the stupid references I'm making? Well, anyways. But no, seriously. You can count on me as well. Even if I don't exist in this world. I hear sugar helps against depression. If you want to, I can always throw another cupcake your way. Just don't literally throw it her way, like you did with the cookie. Daniel, thanks. I feel as if a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Don't forget, you're here forever. Sorry, this was too easy. Don't forget, this was just the easy part. Now you have to tell the rest of your class. Well, why does she have to do that, though? Well, okay. And you'll have to do it without me. Are you sure you can handle it? Don't worry. I know I can. Even if they end up judging me, I don't care. That a girl, Sayori. You still love me for who I am. That's right. Fuck all those guys if they judge you or anything. Just forget about them. Well, don't literally fuck them, but you know what I mean. And my friends in the literature club accept me despite me lying to them. So I know I can manage. Over the course of the next few months, both our lives improved. Even though Sayori was forced to tell her family, they took it better than she thought they would. They all pulled their money together and hired a very skilled psychiatrist. Over time, I could see Sayori's depression getting weaker and weaker. And by the time the new year came around, I noticed almost all traces of it disappearing. Wait a minute, so another year has passed? As for me, I became much more outgoing and active as part of Sayori's therapy. I attended every single psychiatry session with Sayori, helping her find the correct words and offering support. Man, like, this is some very dedicated boyfriend right here. Eventually, the psychiatrist suggested that we both become more active and exercise more often. Okay, so this time we really are going to start running laps around in the park. I don't know whether it's thanks to his expertise or my loving support and patience, but soon, Sayori returned to the way she always was. And this time, I know for sure that her smile and energy are genuine. Fast forward a few months. Man, a lot of time is passing. It's February 14th, Valentine's Day. Oh goody. How ironic that the one day I always hated would be the day I would be the most excited for this year. Yeah, well. It's like, well, I already have a history of Valentine's Day, but we won't get into that. As I sit down at the table, anxiously tapping my foot against the floor, I think about how lucky I am to spend this year's Valentine's Day with Sayori. The girl who makes me feel... the girl who makes every day feel worthwhile, and who inspires me to become a better man. Every time I think about her, a silly smile creeps up on my face. Ever since the day the two of us burned the rope, our love has only grown each day. We trust each other completely, and she's the only person I'm comfortable being myself around. Even if both of us are clumsy and make mistakes, I know she loves me for my flaws. And, yeah, going back to something I said before, that's how true love ought to be. You love the person for who they are, the good and the bad. And in some cases, their flaws might even become part of their charm. Just like how I love her for hers. And that's how I want it to continue for the many years to come. I don't want to tell her yet since I don't want to get her hopes up. But once I get a stable job and a good source of income, I will ask her to marry me. Well, good luck on that. Like, no, really. Like, I want to see that happen. Well, it's probably not going to happen in this mod, but, well, whatever. I've thought about it for a while, and I've come to realize that she is the girl I've always wanted to be with. My thoughts are interrupted by a knock at the door. I can't help but laugh. Sayori has a copy of the key to my house, and she still knocks on the door every time. Well, hey, it's common courtesy, right? At least she doesn't want to walk in and you're in your underwear or something. It's open. Come on in, Sayori. Okay, well, the moment I've been waiting for. The door opens, and the smell of the perfume I gave her for Christmas fills the room. Oh, right. I forgot I had the key. Are you ready, Daniel? I'm trying out a new style, like I promised. I'm waiting. Wow. Do you like it? You're even more beautiful than I remember. How come you get... How come you become prettier every time I see you? I'm so happy. Oh, right. Here. I made chocolate myself. Yeah, I guess... Remember, the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Girls gotta make chocolates for the boys every Valentine's Day. I really hope I didn't mess up or anything. She hands me the chocolate. Why don't you sit down, so we can enjoy it together? Sayori cheerfully smiles and hums as she sits down next to me, resting her head against my shoulder. She watches in anticipation as I unwrap the box. The box is filled with heart-shaped chocolates. And very nice work on the custom sprite. I believe the artist PeachCake was the one who did this. Well, for sure, I know PeachCake was the one who did that CG, but, well. Anyways, I take one out and hand it to Sayori before taking hold of her hand. I thought it'd be cuter if we took the first bite together. Sayori blushes and we eat the chocolate together. Halfway through, our lips meet and we kiss. So essentially, it's Lady and the Tramp, but instead of spaghetti, we got chocolate. What did you think? That chocolate was amazing, but not as amazing as you are. Your cooking has improved so much. Well, I had the best teacher in the world. Me? Well, it's either me or Natsuki. And also, I had more motivation than anyone. I wanted to make you happy, since every time I see you're happy when we're together, it makes my heart beat so much faster. It motivates me to keep making you happy. Since you make me so happy, and that's why I kept pushing the rank clouds away. hug each other so tight I can feel her heartbeat. In fact, about that... She pauses for a while. Yeah? According to my psychiatrist, I'm close to making a full recovery. I know that's impossible, but in all honesty, I don't feel it anymore. The rain clouds are gone. I occasionally feel the odd wave of sadness, but it also goes away when I think about spending time with you. So, I guess my sort of, well, it's not really a theory, but it was something that someone taught me when I was kind of talking about my depression, but yeah, essentially, in some cases, it might not be completely good to be in a relationship and expect the other person to totally save you, but at the same time, if the other person is willing to, they kind of can help build you back up and help you love yourself and overall just build you back up. And I think in this case, that's what MC has done for Sayori in this case. Sayori, it's because you were there for me all the time. You always treated me like an equal, and your actions made me realize that as long as you're here, and I can be sure of our relationship, there's no way I can ever allow myself to give up. I guess the key word, equal, split the bill. Seriously, how else would I have known? Well, unless I were to go back and try doing all the choices. Sayori. Daniel, what's wrong? I love you and I want to marry you. And no, I'm not being stupid this time. It's like, I can go back and show you that, yes, he did actually say that. Are you crying? I don't realize it until she points it out, but tears are running down my cheeks. Sayori gently wipes them away and smiles. I think I'm just so happy and relieved. Please don't cry. You know I'm a sympathetic crier. Okay, well, I already said I don't want to make you ever cry again, so, well, you won't see me crying, because I'm in another universe. And I don't want to cry anymore. And I don't want you to cry anymore. I want you to be happy and beautiful. I'm going to face each day with a smile, be it sunshine or rain outside. Do you know why? Because I love you, Daniel. I'll always love you. And your love for me makes me accept myself. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Well, I did it. Man. Okay, so what happens now? Okay, well, it looks as though... I don't know. Well, I guess for now, I got the ending. Although, unfortunately, Monica didn't pop up and say anything to me. So, for now, I guess I'm gonna call it here. And then next time, hopefully by then, I'll figure out what else I need to do in order to finish off this game. Because I don't know about you, but this picture doesn't look as complete as it